This week, Miami's going to Tallahassee to play the Florida State Seminoles.
We're going to simulate the game in college football 26 and put a bet on the winner in real life. Miami is favored in this game by 4.5, which means they must win by 5 or more to get our bet on Saturday. Florida State needs to win or lose by less than 5 for us to bet on them when they go head-to-head. Miami's going to start with the ball first here. This game would have been a little bit more interesting. The first play is a big handoff up the middle. Like I was saying, had Florida State not lost this last week to Virginia, they'd be 2 teams in the top 10 going head-to-head. But it's still going to be a huge game in deciding who wins the ACC. Now Miami completing it on first or second down for the first.
And play action.
Just going to throw it out. Got the out route to the tight end. Big first down again.
1st and 10 at the 49. See what Carson Beck can do here.
Lining up with the tailback in I formation, the handoff, and he's tackled for a loss.
2nd and 11 here after a loss of 1.
The crowd is making a lot of noise here, trying to prevent Miami from getting on the board first. Beck's going to fake the handoff and throw it out into the flat. No blocking, a big loss.
As you can see, Florida State's defense is really showing up in this first drive. 3rd and 14 at the 45-yard line.
Pump fake. He's looking deep. He's got time. He's making it a big throw over the middle.
And I just jinxed him.
Florida State looked like they were going to clamp down after giving up a couple of first downs, and then Carson Beck hits him with a big completion. Now he's going to hand it off, and big tackle for loss on first down. We simulated the Miami-Florida game a couple weeks ago, and Florida got off to a big start in that game. Miami came back and won it in our simulation. And now today, going up against Florida State in another big rivalry game, Carson Beck, he's going to scramble, he's going to take off. He's got some room to run. He's going to get the first down and more. Still going. Big run.
Florida State is super inconsistent with stopping the run. Running back can get nowhere, but Carson Beck just took out for like 20 yards. And they're going to run it.
Watch him in again, the handoff. Tackle for a loss. 2nd and goal. Looks like Miami's going to have to try to throw if they want to score. That run is just not working for him. He's going to throw it to the running back. He's going to get tackled now. 3rd and goal.
Miami trying to score before the fourth quarter ends. 3rd and goal.
He's going to fake the handoff. He's throwing. He's got a guy open. Touchdown. Florida State's getting the ball here to start the second quarter after a 5-yard pass on the first play. And now here we're going to run with Castellanos getting the first down and more. The quarterback is transferred from Boston College, and he's done a good job this year for Florida State. I think better than some people thought he would. And their first handoff of the game, and it goes nowhere.
Florida State is looking not to get beat 2 weeks in a row. That would not look good on their record and probably bring them down in the rankings a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. If they want a chance of winning the ACC, they got to win this game. And now they run again for another gain of 0. 3rd and 9. Florida State's got to get a first down here. They do not want to give the ball back to Miami already after Miami had the ball for almost the entire first quarter. And they're going to hit it over the middle. He's going to make a move. He's going to get it.
Short.
4th and inches. Wow.
4th and inches, and they're going to punt it. Maybe it's going to be a fake. I don't know. Nope.
He's going to kick it nice and high. The return team's coming down. Nice kick to the sideline. No return.
Down at the 12, Miami has to travel across the whole field pretty much to get a touchdown. 1st and 10, Carson Beck is in shotgun. He's going to throw it.
Stepping up over the middle, wide open. First down.
That nice little check down to the running back got him a first down.
Surprising Florida State chose to punt on 4th and inches. I guess they just wanted to play the field position game, but early in the game, and now Beck's going to get hit as he throws. Incomplete.
Florida State has to get a stop here and get the ball back. They want to put up any points before halftime. Beck throws a wide receiver.
He's got the running back on the screen. He's going to pick up some yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. The crowd is getting loud here. They're trying to get Miami to not complete this first down, and they're going to throw it, and he's got a first down and more. He's taken down at the 50.
2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Let's see if Miami can put up any points here, like a field goal or something.
Miami's had the ball almost the entire first half. Another throw out into the flat for, missed the tackle. He's going to get 2nd and inches. 2nd and inches. Miami's driving, trying to score again before halftime. Beck, he could step up. He's going to throw it over the middle, complete, and a broken tackle.
Miami's already in field goal position. They could score before halftime. Let's see what they do here.
Minute 10, clock is running. They're going to fake the handoff again. Looking, throws it, complete again.
1st and 10 at the 10. Carson Beck with a nice completion there.
Going to hand it off. He's got room, taken down inside the 5. Timeout. Florida State called a timeout. I guess they're trying to get the ball back if they do give up a score here. Carson Beck under center. He's going to drop back, tosses it backwards to the running back. He's got some room, and he's going to get pushed out at the 1.
3rd and 1 here. Miami is going to try to go by 2 touchdowns. See what they do here.
Carson Beck in shotgun with the running back next to him. He's going to hand it off. Lots of room. He's in. Touchdown. Because Florida State called a timeout, they have 49 seconds to go here before halftime to try to put some points on the board. First play, they're going to fake the handoff. Short out. Got to get out of bounds. And
the wide receiver did not get out of bounds, so Florida State is going to have to call a timeout, which they did. Shotgun here.
Castellanos again over the middle. He's got a man, but he's going to get stopped short. Timeout called. Seminoles are out of timeouts with 40 seconds to go. They're going to have to try to get out of bounds. Going to look over the middle of the field again. He's going to get the first down. The clock will start once the chains are set.
Florida State needs to throw a ball to the sideline so they can get out of bounds so the clock will stop. They have 20 seconds and
throws it to the sideline, but he doesn't get out of bounds. But he could drop it so the clock stops.
I think Florida State needs that drop more than completion for the clock to stop. That was probably the best scenario for them.
Absolutely. Again here looking, he's going to have to get some yards. But he's going to take off and run. He's going to get the first down, but the clock's going to keep running once they set the chains. Florida State with only 2 seconds to go. They got to snap, and they're not going to get the snap off. Miami leads at halftime, 14-0.
Florida State's getting the ball start out the 3rd quarter. See if they can put up any points. They really need to put up like a touchdown or something.
Yeah, they absolutely need to score. They're going to fake the handoff and roll eyes and run all the way.
He's wide open.
Yeah, he's going to be taken down for a short gain.
Gain of 2 on the previous play. I think you should have thrown it to number 18. That was, I don't know. All right, motion for number 4.
Going to hand it off. It's going to get strung out for a big loss. Comment down below who you think is going to win on Saturday. 3rd and 12. So as it stands right now, I would have to put my bet on Miami if this score holds up. They're playing at Florida State. That's going to be a great game on Saturday. Here they get the completion. He's going to make the first down and more. Nice block.
Florida State absolutely needed that first down. That was great for them.
Yeah, they could not go in the second half 3 and out. Now they got some life in them. The snap, it's going to be another handoff, and that's going to go nowhere.
Florida State needs to stop running the ball. It is not working for them.
No, the sideline-to-sideline stuff is not working at all. Now he's going to throw it short, and it's going to be for a short gain, 3rd and long. Last time on 3rd and long, Florida State ran a running back screen for the first down. Let's see if they try to go with that again, or if they actually try to complete one to a receiver. Going to throw a receiver screen this time, but they only have 1 blocker, and Miami rallies to the ball, 4th down.
Florida State's now punting the ball.
Yeah, they absolutely cannot afford to go out and have to punt to Miami to start the second half. Miami's in a fair catch it. It's going to bounce into the end zone.
1st and 10 at Miami's 20.
What do you think is going to happen on Saturday, Nate? Do you think Miami's going to come out like this and blow out Florida State, or do you think it's going to be a closer game?
I think Miami's going to win. I don't know if it's going to be a blowout or like close game.
You see Miami winning?
Yeah. I just don't see Florida State winning at all.
It's going to be 3rd and 3 now for Miami. Miami gets the first down here. That would keep that momentum alive. And yeah, like I said, 14-0, obviously not a blowout, but in this video game right now, Miami's rolling. And they complete the big pass for the first down. They are in control.
Florida State has no momentum right now. The only way they can get momentum is they stop Miami and score a touchdown.
A defensive interception. That's a big hit right there. If he would have fumbled, that would have been exactly what they needed.
2nd and 15 at the 37. That was a big hit on Carson Beck.
He's going to fake the handoff. He throws it again. A big completion. First down.
Clock's winding down, and we're going to go into the 4th quarter. 14-0.
Starting the 4th quarter, Miami has the ball in Florida State territory. They have completely dominated time of possession in this game. Miami's looking, but Beck throws it out again. He's got some room to run. He's going to get a good gain on first down.
The crowd is silenced now. It's getting a little bit more quieter.
Yeah, they were really thumping here the last few plays, but now I think they're starting to see this game slip away, and Beck is looking, throwing the ball deep. This could be the dagger. It's knocked down. Great defense. I like the choice by Miami to try to go for it all, and that kind of woke the crowd up. They are thumping again here on 3rd and 4. That play on defense got them alive, and now the handoff is going to be strung out for no gain.
That is just what Florida State needed, a punt. Hopefully they can score.
Yeah, absolutely. They needed that turnover on downs. They could not allow any points.
Alright, they're going to be at the 21-yard line.
Yeah,
See if they could score here.
Kind of shanked that punt. Gives Florida State pretty good field position. Castellanos is standing in the pocket. He's got room to throw. Completion to the...
Oh, no, he dropped it. He dropped it. What should have been a big gain was actually an incomplete pass.
Yeah, Florida State can't afford to be dropping 29-yard passes like that. He throws it behind the receiver, a short gain. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Florida State's in 4th down territory here. They definitely can't afford to be punting. They got to go for it here. 3rd and 6. Castellanos throws it up down the sideline. It's going to be knocked down. Here they are. Like I said, they're in 4 down territory. They can't afford to punt. They got to go for it. 4th and 6. He's going to drop back. 4-man rush. He's got some time. Completes it, but he's going to first down. I thought he was going to get hit short. Florida State letting a lot of time run off the clock here after that first down. They've got to move. They need to score 2 touchdowns. Under 3 minutes to go. Castellanos has got time again. Almost picked.
Oh my gosh. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
5 receivers lined up now. Florida State has to get big yards, and they're going to throw it short, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. 3rd and 3.
I think Florida State should just take a chance by throwing the ball downfield, throw a streak route, see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to try to get big yards, and they're going to throw it.
Oh!
Big completion to the tight end. Big completion to Deuce Robinson, the big tight end / giant receiver, and they bring us to the 2-minute timeout. Florida State now going to try to run with the quarterback. Wow, loss of 2.
At this point in the game, you should not be running the ball because running has not worked for them all night, so just throw the ball because they got some pretty good wide receivers.
And the clock is running. You cannot afford to let the
First
clock
down.
run down. Look at that.
Timeout.
First down, timeout. If Florida State can score here on this play or the next, I mean, they still are in the game, surprisingly. They're going to throw it out to the receiver, big tight end, but nobody's blocking. That's the guy who needs to be blocking, not catching that ball. Clock's still running. As you've seen with some of our other simulations, AI is not the brightest at clock management. Castellanos is going to step up, throws it out. He's not going to make it out of bounds, though, and the clock's going to keep running. Timeout called. Florida State just inside the 11-yard line. They've got to go to the end zone and score. They cannot keep dinking and dunking. Castellanos has some time. He's going to get rushed, and he's sacked.
Oh,
There's
flag.
a flag. This is going to be a huge call.
Holding
On the offense. They accepted the penalty, give him 3rd and 11 instead of 4th and 6.
I don't know if that was a good. I don't know if that was a good call or not.
Yeah, they got 4th and 4 now coming up here for Florida State. Clock running. This could be Florida State's last play of the game here on offense. They need to score a touchdown. He's looking. 3-man rush. He's got the completion. First down. They called a timeout. That was their last timeout. 25 seconds to go. If they hand the ball off, they're not going to make enough time here. He's going to throw it easy. Touchdown. Whoa, hello. Jeez, buddy.
If Florida State not recovers onside kick, the game is over and the game's over.
Bouncing. Miami recovers the kick. Miami's going to take a knee here to win the game, and they covered the spread, which means I will be putting my bet on Miami this Saturday when they take on Florida State.
I'm really excited to see how this game goes on Saturday. Thank you guys so much for getting me to 170 subs. Let's try to get to 200, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.